Hey bitches, welcome back to my channel. I'm sitting here once again with the love of my life. How are you doing?
I'm good. I'm enjoying this weather. It feels nice out here.
It does feel nice and toasty out here today.
Toasty.
It's not too humid.
It's not too humid, but I'm always cold, so it probably feels really hot to you. Are you sweating? I'm not.
I'm not sweating today, but yesterday was like Satan's asshole. It was like ridiculous.
It was really warm out here yesterday.
But that is not what we're here to talk about in this video. The first thing that I want to talk about is a TikTok that I came across from James Charles' best friend. You know, she loves to tell everybody every chance that she gets. Alexis Oakley has uploaded a TikTok, and Tarte is once again getting called out for allegedly buying the influencers that are going to be like reviewing their new products.
You don't say.
Alexis Oakley like held up the PR package that Tarte sent her, and the makeup products were laying on top of a brand new iPad. Like what? Like what does that have to do with the makeup?
Girl,
is
I
my
don't
question.
know. Alexis gets on my nerves. Not only because she's the girl that gave James Charles that cake, the one that said, "And you did it at my birthday dinner," but she also is the one that was fawning over Gypsy Rose.
Yeah.
Let's not forget that. That's
She does
so weird.
It's still very strange to me, all these influencers that are like obsessed with Gypsy Rose and like want to be her best friend. It has to be that they just want like a little bit of clout, like off of her name.
Yeah, a little bit of fame. Literally right before we sat down to film this video, I was watching Gypsy Rose live on TikTok. Girl, she's over there working them. She's working them. She wants her tips.
No, I was watching a clip of Gypsy Rose. She was arguing with the soon-to-be ex-husband, and I told Dustin, I was like, she probably is the most annoying person to like ever have an argument with, because every single thing is always, this is starting to make me feel how my mother made me feel. Well, how's it really making you feel, Gypsy? Because your mom's not here. Okay,
girl,
like what do you mean?
When he said that, it made me instantly think of the Brooke Schofield thing with Clinton Kane. I just reacted to that.
I need to react to
I
that.
am waiting. I can't talk to Nick about it yet because he hasn't watched it and I don't want to spoil it, but oh my God, it's hilarious.
I need to stop being lazy. I've had that clip like edited together to do for like, how long has it been out? Like 4 days, 5 days now?
Like almost a week.
I need to do it.
It's been a minute. Girl, tell him down below. If you want that from him, tell him, because it's hilarious. I really want to see what your thoughts are.
No, I really do like Brooke. I do.
Brooke is a great storyteller. I did not even know that about her. I've only watched like a handful of episodes of Canceled, but she's a great storyteller. I want more.
Do you think it's cringe when a company like reaches out to an influencer and sends them something lavish like an iPad? I mean, some of these influencers are receiving Chanel bags. Michaela just got like a Birkin from that one little like compact makeup thing.
I think that it proves that influencers can be bought, because why would you believe anything that they had to say in a review about a product where they receive? I mean, there's been plenty of like, but that's just more proof. You know what I'm saying? It's proof that they can be bought. It's right there in your face. If she says she loves it, you know it's probably because.
Well, girl, she's going to say that she loves wind blowing in a paper bag. She is not going to like give up the opportunity to receive gifts from a brand. Like, come on. She says that she's James Charles' best friend.
Girl, she might.
I'm not trusting anything that comes out of her mouth.
She might end up just like Michaela. She might love it now because she got the iPad, but in a couple of months, she might be like, oh. She might be like, girl, I don't like it.
I don't know. I don't think that anybody wants to like tarnish their image when it comes to like Tarte, because they take them on some lavish trips as well. Let's not forget Dubai.
Okay. Nobody wants to go to Dubai.
Natalie Nunn was getting exposed for allegedly being a Dubai porta potty girl.
Oh my God.
I saw that over on TikTok the other day.
Oh no, girl, I sent that to you. Sarah was over there exposing the out of Natalie Nunn.
Apparently, some of everybody's favorite influencers out there over on TikTok and over on Instagram are Dubai porta potty girls. I'm not naming anyone. There is no price for me out there that I would ever be like, yeah, take a hot steamy shit on my face.
Not for nobody to shit on me, girl. No, it would. No, I don't even know that. They say everybody has a price for something. I don't think.
But you know, it also makes me like wonder, like. It makes me wonder if is there like a specific diet, like
probably not.
Do you get paid more if it's like diarrhea? You know, like
oh well, I mean, all I'd have to do is go eat McDonald's first.
Ew.
But I could totally see Natalie Nunn being a porta potty girl and getting shit all over. I really could.
Down the chin.
Yeah.
And moving on from that, let's talk about Jeffree Star, because he's getting called out for a few different reasons over on TikTok. But the first one that I want to talk about is: have you seen a user over on TikTok called Be Better? He does the TikToks where he critiques brands, and he's like, he's like on their asses, and some of these brands are not happy about the fact that he's like critiquing like everything that they do.
He's the one that gets all the cease and desist letters all the time.
And specifically, he does influencer brands, and the influencers are impressed about this. Well, he made a video a few weeks ago where he was critiquing Jeffree Star, and he was basically saying that Jeffree is not what he once was, like 2020 and before that.
Was he wrong?
Which is not shocking. I mean, we have Jeffree Star every single day over on TikTok now. It's like a giant infomercial over there. He did that whole entire live stream where he partnered with like Elf, and they were selling Elf items as well, and just like things from the TikTok shop. Every influencer is over on TikTok becoming a QVC.
Girl,
you see Tarte doing it.
It's not even TikTok anymore. It's Beg Talk. Literally, if they're not begging for money outright. They're trying to shill something to you so they can make a few shekels on it.
There's a lady that I follow over on TikTok. Her name is Gwen, and she was doing a battle, and sometimes she does live battles with Jason Nash. And I was just like watching it, and I'm not talking about Gwen, love you so much. You were not the one that was saying is cringe in this. Jason Nash, for some reason, whenever you see him on these TikTok battles and he's like screaming at the camera, more so than anyone out there, I think it's so cringe.
It is. I have a question, like a very valid question, because he does get very heated and like enthusiastic and hyper on his live streams.
Girl, he screams like he's gonna lose his house.
I wonder, you think Jason Nash has high blood pressure? Because his face gets very red, like beet red.
I don't know. I could imagine.
I mean, it gets stressful out here if you don't want to work and you just want to beg people for money on TikTok. It's so funny to me that he's become like the running joke amongst everybody that he used to hang out with. Look how the mighty have fallen.
So Be Better made another video where he was talking about Jeffree Star skincare and how it basically burned and like ruined his skin. And he showed pictures in this video where he was getting like little welts and stuff all over his face.
So I spent $850 on Jeffree Star skincare, and I'm throwing all of it in the garbage. Okay, so I was genuinely not going to post this video because Jeffree Star is literally the only person in this industry that actually terrifies me. But how this entire thing happened was I had posted a video about Jeffree Star a couple months ago, and I got a lot of negative feedback from it. A lot of people didn't even watch the video. They just assumed I was being mean to him for no reason, when the entire point of the video, if you watch to the end, was I was simply explaining why his company objectively is not as successful today as it was in 2019 and 2020. There were several death threats from his fans, which is fine. I'm genuinely used to that at this point. But one person did reach out to me, and he basically said, listen, Jeffree Star skincare completely saved my skin. I had all of these issues, and he was raving about it and just was very nicely said, could you please order the skincare, give it a shot, and do an honest review on it? And I was like, listen, I'm 100% down. I'm always open to trying anything you guys want me to try. So I ordered every single Jeffree Star skincare product.
Oh, pretty.
And I'm gonna use it.
Okay. I love his packaging.
Aesthetically pleasing, but I'm just very skeptical that this is going to be good skincare, but we'll see. So I started with the strawberry line, and my skin immediately broke out. I got hives, I got rashes, I got bumps, and obviously I didn't want to continue using it, but I thought, you know what, maybe this is a fluke because this has a lot of fragrance in it, and I'm sorry, in my opinion, there just is no reason why perfume should be in a skincare product. If your goal is to make actual good quality skincare, putting perfume in it, there's absolutely no reason to do that. It's just gonna increase the chance that it's gonna cause somebody to break out, and I don't understand it. Your skin is an organ. Like, I don't want perfume in my skincare. I honestly just think it's stupid.
I also reviewed Jeffree Star skincare in 2022, and I had a similar reaction to what he was having going on with his skin. The only things that I've used from Jeffree Star Skin was like the original like pink line. I don't know what exactly it's called. I haven't used like the winter or the milk or none of that, but he used every single product. He spent like $800 something on all of these products, and every single line did something to his face.
I can believe it because I didn't dislike Jeffree stuff. It was the pink thing. We only had like one or two things from it, but what
strawberry?
Yeah, I think so. But what I remember of it, it definitely stripped my skin.
It had a lot of fragrance in it.
It sucked every bit of moisture out of my skin.
He even put in his video a clip of Jeffree being a like hypocrite because they made fun of Kylie Jenner when she came out with her skincare, and it had a shit ton of fragrance in it. And he was like, I don't really like that. So I guess he just really likes it when it comes to like his own product.
There is fragrance in here, which I don't like, because skincare really shouldn't have added fragrance, because that's like, it could be an irritant if you have sensitive skin.
But I think these were the only products with fragrance. I'm like, I won't be using those, but maybe the other ones will be better.
Well, girl, I guess that's par for the course with Jeffree. He'll say one thing and do another.
Then when my skin calmed down, I went to use his milk line, which is supposed to be a little bit more calming. It doesn't have fragrance in it. And then the exact same thing happened. I broke out in rashes. It completely ruined my skin. And then at that point, it took like 4 days for my skin to go back to normal. So this is not a sunburn. This is like a chemical burn from Jeffree Star's products. And it's been like this now for 5 days, and my skin has never looked like this in my entire life.
Are you sad because the products didn't really work, or that your skin's burning and inflamed?
At this point, I probably should have stopped using the products, but because I'm stubborn and I always want to give a really thorough review, I was like, let me try using his moisturizer. It came in a beautiful package. I mean, obviously a very small amount, But I was like, there's no way this moisturizer could do anything. The exact same thing happened. It broke out my skin and I had hives that did not go away for like 8 days. And respectfully, some of the packaging is nice, but I also remember a video of Jeffree Star and Shane Dawson laughing and making fun of Kylie Jenner's skincare products because they looked really cheap. I mean, let's ask the audience, like, do these look familiar to you? So I just want to say that I fully respect that other people have completely different experiences with these products. Everybody's skin biology is completely different. So it makes sense what works for you did not work for me. I'm not negating your experience. I just ask that you don't also negate my experience because this is truly just what happened with his products. 100% not trying to drag Jeffree Star because it's future me editing this video at 2 in the morning. I changed my mind. I absolutely am dragging Jeffree Star. His skincare sucks, and I didn't even realize in editing this video what a hypocrite he was to criticize other brands for using fragrance, alcohol, and cheap packaging, and he did all of it. So yeah, I am dragging you. He really is one of the only influencers that I can even name who actually truly completely owns his company, which is a huge accomplishment, and I do have a lot of respect for him in that element. But in terms of these products, they were terrible. I will be throwing them in the garbage, and I would not recommend anybody put his skincare on their face. This one, for example, it actually separated like real milk, and no matter how much I shook it, it wouldn't go back to normal. So like there may be a formulation issue with this one. The only one I won't be throwing in the garbage is this healing hand salve because it was fine. I mean, and then also this lip scrub is basically just sugar though, so it's pretty hard to mess that up. And as for my skin, I did go to my doctor and I had to get a hydrocortisone cream, which is like a steroid cream to bring the inflammation down. And I also had to go on a prescription antihistamine because the rashes just kept getting worse. I have never in my entire life broken out like that. I've always had very clear skin, at least in my adult life. So this was a really bizarre experience that I wasn't expecting, but I'm definitely traumatized and I would not recommend anybody buy Jeffree Star Skincare. Jeffree Star Skincare is not Be Better approved.
That guy Be Better does have those people over there on TikTok press because
Yeah, he really
he is always into it with somebody and he is always going back and forth with somebody and he is always tearing up a cease and desist. I feel like he gets 1 or 2 a week.
But he was saying that Jeffree Star was like the one influencer out there that actually does scare him. And I could see that because Jeffree does have a reputation.
Girl, Jeffree is like a mob boss. People think I'm joking and just being funny when I say that. Jeffree Star is somebody that I would genuinely be afraid of if he did not like
And now
me.
he owns a meat plant.
Yeah. That's some Texas Chainsaw Massacre shit. The Wyoming Massacre. Did you see, I told you, I was scrolling TikTok today and I seen Jeffree Star had a playlist and it's like farming with Farmer Jeff.
Farmer Jeff.
Farmer Jeff.
He like is just playing so many different roles over there in Wyoming. He does the whole like celebrity is like working the cash
He's
register in a
throwing
store.
shit at the wall to see what sticks at this point. I feel like Jeffree, if he didn't have all his money, his goose would be cooked.
Or better to throw the shit than have it shit on you. Natalie Nunn. And the other reason that Jeffree Star is getting talked about and being called a liar and a hypocrite is we all remember months ago when Hailey Bieber was getting dragged through the mud because of Selena Gomez.
About a year ago.
Everybody was up in their feelings because poor Selena Gomez, she was just so upset about Justin Bieber so many years after, like, how long has it been since they have not been together? Like, girl, get the
That
fuck
was
over
a
it.
huge beef. I still
huge
listen to
beef.
that song. Still a fan.
No, that's a really good song.
I love that
It's
song.
a really good song, but during that time, Jeffree bought some of the Road Beauty because people wanted him to review it, and he literally just bought it with his own money, and people were clocking that because they were like, that is not a PR package, so it was just not sitting at his house. He bought the items just to throw them in the trash and jump on the trend of hating Hailey Bieber.
Imagine.
In this house, we are Team Selena, and we are team not bullying anyone.
So we're gonna skip today's review. Wait. She doesn't even deserve a pink trash can. And just like Shawn Mendes said,
And we know that Jeffree Star has all the money in the world, but imagine just buying something to be an asshole dickhead on the internet because you
Just
want
to
to get in on the
trash
clout
another
train.
brand. It was just to trash another brand. And there were people in the comment section saying, oh, you're trashing a small brand. Would you consider Hailey Bieber's brand to be
Hell
small?
no.
No? You don't think that she's like
No,
indie?
girl, hell no. With the likes of people like Selena Gomez and stuff, no.
No, not Selena Gomez. I'm talking about Hailey Bieber.
I know, but it's all the
I
same
would say,
audience.
yeah, but I would say that Rare Beauty is like a lot bigger than Rose.
Oh yeah, of course.
Especially at that time.
Oh yeah.
So Jeffree is being accused of just jumping on a bandwagon when it came to hate Hailey Bieber back in the day when it came to Selena Gomez. But now that everybody loves Hailey Bieber again and she has this new viral product out, people think that Jeffree's just jumping on another bandwagon.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another makeup review. How are ya? Now, what is on the chopping block today? Oh, baby, we just got a package in the mail. Hi, how are ya? Most of us know my review from Rhode Skincare from Miss Hailey Bieber last year. It didn't go so well, but She has a new product and you guys have highly requested this review. The Pocket Blush from Rhode just came out and we got it in the mail. I already have one complaint. I know you guys are like, Jeffree, come on, just try the makeup this time. So the 3 blushes I ordered are here, but this is how they showed up. Like the box was no bubble, no tissue, nothing. They said, baby, we want all your money now. I don't care how big of a launch someone has, put a little bit more time into your packaging. But baby, I'm here to see if the formula is Jeffree Star approved or not. Okay, so for $24, this is what you get. There are 6 shades, and this is what it's giving. Let's open it up. Ooh, okay, it's a lot smaller in person. I think looking at people's reviews, I was not sure how big this was going to be, but compared to other stick blushes on the market, she's a little thick, but I like it. Very minimal packaging. It is plastic. You pull it off and there's the blush. It's just right there. I wanna roll one up and see how much product is actually in this little thing. Oh, okay. Okay, so that is what it looks like fully rolled up. I'm gonna assume if you cut it, there's gonna be more product in there. Let's try on bare skin and then over foundation. Now, this is supposed to be a little flush of blush, buildable color, it's supposed to melt into the skin, and there's a glowy finish without a greasy feel. Now, look, this probably could have been $18. I don't know about 24, but let's just go in like she did and let's get, oh, okay, that's pigmented. Work, bitch, work. Okay, so she went there, she went here, and she went there. What she did, just like that video in the intro, she just kind of patted it into the skin and it melted. She may have used a little less than me because baby, this is actually way more pigmented than I thought. Okay, that is shade Spicy Marg blended out with the fingers. It actually blended out really pretty. I am gonna try this Makeup by Mario brush. Ooh, okay. And as you can see, it does blend in really easy. I was scared of that, but baby, I just read the box. It says formula made in Korea, and bitch, those labs know what they're doing. The side with the brush definitely left a little bit more than my fingers, but I actually really like it. And you can always just do-do-do. No, y'all are shocked, but I like it so far. It feels very weightless, like nothing is on the skin. It's not tacky. Now I am gonna wipe off the shade and try the viral shade Piggy. Let's go in with the Fenty Beauty Ease Drop a 10 stick for that no makeup look. Hi. We are blended out to perfection. Oh, I love this formula. Looks like the more natural of the pinks, and we're just gonna dab that on right there. Oh, hi. We're just gonna take a little synthetic brush and let's blend that down into the skin. Now, I will give her this. This formula is melting into the skin. It is really pretty. It doesn't look streaky or weird. And, ooh, hi, good morning. It's giving a really natural and pretty. Let's do some on the nose like she did in our intro. Ooh. There's one more to try. It's called a Juice Box, and it's the more hotter of the pinks. Oh, I don't want to go overboard, so let's just blend that in. This looks like it has a little bit more pigment than the other side. Okay. Okay, you see how easy these are just blending into the skin? Praise Jesus. And she said this is also for the lips. So let's do a little Makeup Forever lip liner. Let's do a little tap, tap, tap like she did. Oh. Okay. Work. I love a nice brown and pink combo. Okay. Are you guys surprised? Because these are so pretty. They were effortless. They did what they said. Only thing is, they're a little pricey. I think the price could go down a notch, but at the end of the day, guess what, y'all? The Rhode Skin Pocket Blush is Jeffree Star approved. You better work.
Listen, I feel like Hailey Bieber got what she got out of that whole argument. Jeffree jumping in it, he looked like a complete asshole because the whole argument he had for throwing Hailey Bieber's shit in the trash was she was a bully. Well, what the is Jeffree Star if not a bully? Jeffree Star has bullied every woman you could possibly imagine in the makeup space.
It makes me think of that whole Makeup by Shayla clip again, where he was literally being the biggest asshole to her, but telling her that she was an asshole and she was a bully.
And
like
she was
while
irrelevant.
He's sitting there like doing it himself.
No, my favorite read from Jeffree is when he says, "Oh, we'll do our bank accounts match," because James Charles has done the same thing. We've seen numerous different beauty gurus say that shit.
James Charles did the same thing and immediately deleted that tweet when that person came back and said, "Well, how many minors?"
Yeah.
Guys, none over here.
Yeah, no. I hate that shit. Jeffree Star, he has no space, no room, zero space to talk about anybody being a fucking bully. He was literally just bullying somebody on TikTok last week. Jeffree Star, you can set this one out. You can have several seats and bench.
So with all that said, everyone, that is it for this video. We hope that you did enjoy it. Please leave us a cactus emoji down below. I have no idea why. The first thing that came to mind. Emoji. I don't know why. And we will see you guys all in the next video. Bye.